Regarding current circumstances, Erling Haaland is the most prominent football star in Europe. Everyone is aware of the Norwegian strategy when it comes to playing the game. Nevertheless, nobody knows his incredible fitness routine, how he is doing in Manchester, what car he drives, or who his 5 different women are that he sleeps with. Find out right this second, will we? Please click the button below to subscribe to our video, and in the meantime, get yourself comfy because we are about to get started. Following his move to Manchester City in the summer, reports from British publications such as The Mirror and the Daily Mail, among others, state that Erling eventually made his home in the Hale Barnes mansion, a village that may be found in the outskirts of Manchester. It should be mentioned that there are contradicting rumours that Manchester United VB Anthony really resides there. This is something that should be taken into consideration. We were unable to locate any evidence that Erling had left his home, hence we will not discuss this matter further, but if the information regarding Anthony is verified, we will let you know. The home features a gym, a swimming pool that is heated, and a sauna. Additionally, there are 5 bedrooms. Everything that is necessary for a relaxing stay is provided in the house. Nevertheless, the yard is home to a miniature indoor pitch that features an electronic scoreboard, LED lighting, and Pogba's emblem emblazoned on the centre circle. This is the yard's crowning achievement. Pogba was, of course, the one who was responsible for putting the whole thing together. Even more astounding is the fact that he gave it the name PP Arena. Despite this, it is now unknown whether or not Haaland maintained ownership of the property after Paul left. The monthly rent for the home comes to approximately £30,000 British pounds. Despite this, Haaland is intent to making it his own. And it is quite doubtful that Pogba will be against his will. A luxury of this nature will set the Norwegian back close to £3 million in expenses. Both Haaland and Pogba are represented by the same management team, which was instrumental in reaching the conclusion that it was in everyone's best interest to buy the Frenchman's home. In general, according to a source who spoke to The Mirror, Erling is ready to be established as quickly as possible so that he can get up and running as quickly as possible in Foreman City. As can be seen, the winning region performed all of these responsibilities admirably. As a side note, Erling has already made improvements to his new estate. It has been stated that he shelled out £50,000 British pounds to have a personal career rehabilitation chamber installed so that he can recover from strenuous activities. The ice maker had the ability to maintain a temperature of -200 degrees Celsius. The impact of the cold helps to reduce and replenish the amount of soft muscle tissue. It's no surprise, seeing as how the Norwegian allows him to keep up his current shape and avoid the muscle ailments that have plagued him in the past. There is a 5-minute time limit on each visit to the therapy chamber in Korea. Much longer than that, and the risk of frostbite and other health concerns increases. This kind of treatment method is common among top performers. In particular, Cristiano Ronaldo, who is considered to be Norway's idol, has one in his home. He makes the most of every opportunity to improve his strength, like wearing special glasses in the evening that block blue light and help promote restful sleep. This is just one example. I see this as the key to improving performance by even just a few percentages. For me, it's all about the small things in the fight to get better day by day. Every day provides a new opportunity to get even better. Basically, it's a matter of mentality. Haaland noted. Erling doesn't talk much about his personal life, even yet he delivers fantastic performances that are spot on. It is easy to comprehend why fans would be interested in knowing whether or not he has a girlfriend. Since Erling has made multiple public appearances alongside his own sister, Gabrielle, it should come as no surprise that she was initially misidentified as the player's girlfriend at the time. Just so you know, Gabrielle is married and she has a little boy. Erling has another older sibling in the form of his older brother Esther, in addition to his older sister Gabrielle. According to what the siblings themselves have said, they had a wonderful upbringing in the town of Brighton, which is located in Norway. In the past, Haaland has been quoted as saying that he sleeps with each of his 5 girlfriends on a nightly basis during the course of an interview. Of course, the word was taken out more of its original setting in order to garner a lot of attention, and in some ways, the decision was successful. In point of fact, Salzburg might have concerned Erling while the army was still active, and he said the following. "I lie in bed and I feel wonderful with them. They're my ladies," he said. "I sleep with the 5 balls for each hat-trick I have achieved." Well, that was quite astute. If you appreciate my early wit, be sure to click the like button. The fact that the Norwegian does not presently have a true girlfriend is not surprising given the circumstances, because he does not currently have one. The fact that the youngster devotes all of his time to football, which ultimately leads to such results, provides hope for fans of Haaland. It is now common knowledge that Erling has a collection of 4 automobiles. The first automobile in his collection is an Audi RS7, which is a vehicle with a price tag of approximately £1,000. Haaland also uses a Mercedes-Benz GT63, which is more of a prestigious automobile primarily due to the engine characteristics. It has a price tag of £1,750,000. In addition, Erling is the proud owner of a BMW M5 and an Audi Q7, each of which is valued at £75,000 and £85,000 respectively. If we evaluate the Norwegian footballer in comparison to other prominent figures in the sport, we can say that he is not at all interested in driving expensive vehicles because he does not use them to flaunt his status, but rather for the sole purpose of getting around town. The team in first place doesn't have a nice garage like Cristiano Ronaldo or a golden Lamborghini as Aubameyang does. An examination of Haaland's Instagram feed reveals that only one of the athlete's most recent 30 postings does not pertain to football or rehabilitation. This is the one in which he announces to his followers that he plans to order something from every single item on the restaurant's menu. Despite the fact that eating can be a component of the healing process, correct. Erling has some, shall we say, unconventional preferences when it comes to taking a vacation, in contrast to the normal activities of football players, such as lounging on the beach or going to Miami. For instance, he may travel back to Norway, where he was born, and spend the winter chopping wood for the fireplace, working the land, and maybe even going for a swim in the freezing lake. As can be seen, Haaland takes his vacations in the same manner that a true Viking would. To hell with it, he really is! In addition to this, we would like to call attention to the forward, unconventional choice in clothing that lends him a unique kind of allure and immediacy. During one of the interviews, Erling was questioned about the things that he enjoys doing when he is not on the football field. His response was illuminating. "I don't even know myself. My life is about football. To tell you the truth, I don't have any goals or plans for my life other than football." Because there is so little information on Haaland's routine outside of the game, each new piece of such content immediately spreads over the internet. Erling was recently confronted by a supporter of Manchester United, who told him that he lived on the incorrect side of Manchester when they met on the street. The Viking then retorted, "They love me here," in response to the statement. Erling could only smile in response when he was offered a position with Manchester United by a supporter of the Red Devils. The Everyday Life edition of Erling Haaland's guide is, all things considered, a very straightforward and incredibly competent resource. His teammate, Jack Grealish, even went so far as to confirm the thesis, saying, "Erling is a brilliant guy. The first day that I met him, we took a car together, and after that ride, I thought, what a guy, still down to earth and quite upfront with the way he is. It's wonderful to realise that we have superstars with such personality, no pompousness and arrogance, but modesty and respect." The video comes to a satisfying conclusion on this positive note. We would really appreciate it if you could let us know in the comments below what you thought was the most intriguing fact that you picked up about Erling from today's video. It was Sports Insider, and if you remember correctly, we look at football from a little different perspective.